Is this full marketing plan, or from your standpoint, is it very expensive for a new company who would need this? How much are we looking out of pocket? I mean, can we quantify our numbers here for a new company?
Yes. Expensive is an interesting word. You can buy marketing or anything else based on cost. And when people buy based on cost, they usually get results based on cost. So if I said, for example, I can print a very simple red print on white banner that says something. No matter what you pay for it, you pay too much because it won't work at all. Let's say you're a restaurant and you want people to come in. If we took incredible pictures of the food, staged well, put that on a banner, and people are driving by salivating as they see your food on the banner, people will turn into that parking lot. So if I charged you 5 times that banner would cost, and it doesn't cost that much more, the return is so significant that the cost becomes incidental. So most people, when they think about marketing, they think in terms of cost. And the shift needs to really be, what is the upside? What is the return? And how big can that be? So we always work within somebody's budget. But some things have a cost, but they got a very high upside. And for most small businesses, they sit in the same position sales-wise, without a lot of sales growth, without a lot of core customers. You know, they're kind of going through the motions and doing the best they can, but without proper guidance, they're going to stay in that position for a long time. And there's companies that just rocket to the top and have exponential growth because they're very focused on where they need to go. It costs more up front, but after a few months, that's more than paid for, and then everything goes on from there. And the upside is huge. And so that's really the way to think about marketing.
So Toucan Group, I should say, can take a customer from the beginning and work with them for how long? How long will your company work with the customer or the client?
As long as you want to grow. That's it. No matter where you are now, we set a goal to get to another level. Once you've hit that level, then your goal is to get to another level. And then again and again and again.
Is there a contract that the customer or client need to sign with you?
We typically like to have a contract in place, which protects them as well as us. When we work under contract with our clients, we will position them first. So anything that comes into the house as far as jobs and things like that, our contractual clients get first work. We put everything there ahead of anybody else who would come in for just a spot job or something like that, or a marketing campaign if they want to do short term or something. And within that, we also put performance goals for us. So it's not just we want to take your money and we'll do something for you. We sit down, we've got a multi-page intake form. We want to find out exactly where you want to be. World's best case scenario, where you want to be. And then we reverse engineer that to get to that point. And we do it to get you there as quickly as we can. But for us, it takes a lot of upfront time. We have to do market research. We have to find out where you're positioned in the market, what you do well, maybe what you don't do well, so we can correct that. Sometimes we have to deal with reputation correction. And, some people come to us that don't have great reputations. We need to fix that for them before we can go forward. So it's really all over the place as far as the economics. But I will say that whatever you pay us will be returned to you tenfold in terms of sales and things like that.
As far as the new business, you have any tips or any kind of words of encouragement you can give to a new business owner as far as their marketing goes, or something, some kind of tidbit that you could share?
Well, the first step in becoming a successful business is to realize there has to be a market there. I can't tell you how many people we talk to that they have an idea, but they haven't done any research to find out if there's a customer base for it. And they spend a lot of time and money and sweat to get to a point where they've got a great product with nobody to buy it. So the one thing that you want to do is look for a market that's already filled with existing businesses. I've been a believer my entire life that, and I have in my past, I was in the bicycle business for a long time, and when I went to open my first store, I found the biggest bike shop I could find in San Diego, and I opened as close to them as I could. I could lose nothing to them I could only gain from them. And you can gain a lot more from a big business. Within 2 years, he was out of business, and I was the #1 store in San Diego. In fact, in 2 years, we went to 3 stores with no bank loans or anything. We were very focused, and we knew there was a huge market in San Diego, and we tapped into it and did it better than the next person. So the other thing would be analyze what your skill set is, analyze what you can offer, and you have to step back out of what you think you can offer and really scrutinize what you do, how you can do it better, because most customers aren't willing to change if they've got something good unless there's something better. And if you're offering the same thing, it's not better, then why does somebody have a need to change? So you really need to be focused on what your mission is, where you want to go with it, how you can improve either the service or the product offering in whatever business you're opening. And that's the one step a lot of businesses don't do first. They've got a great idea, they've got a lot of enthusiasm, but they haven't done the right homework yet to get to the point they know that they can make something happen.
Scott, how can a new customer or client reach you?
On our website, currently toucanscience.com. Shortly it'll be the toucangroup.com. Within about 15 days that'll be up and running. Phone number for the business is 951-302-1504. We take calls all the time.
Great. Scott, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're quite welcome.
Again, guys, thank you. This is Tony with Business Spotlight 360. See you next time.
I started printing just to fill a need. I've been in business my whole life, self-employed, and I've always outsourced my